Look, I don't mean to be unkind, but you need a reality check. Sonny didn't do this to protect you. He did this so that he's free to go after Brenda.
Where's she?
He's determined to get her back.
And who's gonna save Brenda? You? You want a reality check? Well, why don't you try this? You're married, you have a sweet baby girl, but as far as I can see, you're trying to find a way to get back into Brenda's life.
We both know Brenda doesn't think clearly sometimes. She doesn't really want me to know what's going on. I depend on you to tell me the truth.
I know you do, but I gave her my word.
I understand that, but if there's a secret floating around that could hurt her, I need you to tell me.
I've watched Sonny operate for years, long before you came into the picture. He draws women into his orbit, and then he destroys them.
And I'm his most recent victim, correct?
Yes. It's a pity, you know? Called in a lot of favors to have you brought on the case so you could put Sonny in prison.
Jax, you brought me in to prosecute Sonny for a crime he didn't commit. This whole fiasco damaged my career just as much as Sonny has.
Oh, I doubt that very much. Sonny got what he wanted from you and he kicked you out of his life. That's what he always does.
Oh, so is this where I get all teary-eyed and thank you for the reality check?
I'm just trying to help.
Oh, come on, Jax. I don't think you'd even care if Sonny dropped me for my own good or threw me into the harbor with cement shoes. I think your only concern is that if I am out of the picture, Sonny might go after Brenda. And that's why you need to demonize him. It's your perfect excuse to save Brenda.
I'm not gonna apologize for protecting Brenda from Sonny.
Brenda is difficult to protect as it is. If she doesn't trust me, it's going to be impossible.
I have power. I can influence people behind the scenes, right?
Yes.
If I know who I'm dealing with, I can do whatever it takes.
Can't answer the questions, Sonny. I wish I could.
I'm not asking you to choose. You got to protect Brenda no matter what, right?
Yeah, and I will. I'll do that.
You know what? At one time, I would have gone to Brenda, made her tell me, you know. Bullied her, charmed her, manipulated her, whatever it took.
See, Brenda has to deal with this in her own way.
It'd just be nice if you know, she could confide in me. But I can't do that if she doesn't let me. You still fight with Brenda?
I mean, sometimes the usual.
She acts out when she's scared, you know. I know you're tired of me telling you what to do with her. But it's like I'm just trying to help.
It goes both ways. She's not exactly rational when it comes to you either.
She depends on you, and, you know, even though she gets on your nerves, she knows you're the best person to protect her. That's why she made you her emergency contact.
Yeah, well, she said it was because she thought I wouldn't care if she died.
I need you to promise me, if you need any help, if she needs anything, come to me.
Yeah, I will.
The situation has changed. Yeah. It's about Brenda.
Carly and I had complicated lives before we got married. The people that we were involved with are not gonna go away.
I understand, but...
Carly understands my connection with Brenda. She knows she's part of the deal, but there's no need to throw it in her face, is there?
Which is a perfect excuse to go behind her back.
I'm not going behind her back.
Oh, okay, so are you going to try to save Brenda from the Balkan, or Sonny, or both?
Just Sonny.
Oh, well, Brenda told Sonny to stay away from her, and he has.
Oh, wow, it's amazing. After everything you've been through, you're still defending him.
Well, Sonny has been more honest with me than you have.
Oh, really? How's that exactly? When he jumped bail? When he denied his involvement in the car bomb? Step out of denial, Claire, while you still have a life to go back to.
Okay, well, you know what? I may be in denial, but you are right along there with me. Okay, somehow you're convincing yourself that if you hold on to your extremely assertive wife, you can still run after Brenda.
I'm not running after Brenda.
Not yet, but let's face it. You've made a lot of choices, and I think you're starting to regret them. I think you wish you can go back. And saving Brenda would be the one way to do that.
It doesn't mean that I don't love Carly. I'm just not gonna stand by and watch Sonny tear her down again. You understand?
You wanted to talk about Brenda's safety?
Yeah, Jason accepts what you told him about Brenda's connection at ASEC at face value. That Brenda is a spokesperson and you're helping exploited kids. It ends there.
And what? You think there's something more going on?
Okay, I want you to tell me what exactly Brenda has done for your charity. I want a list of all the dangerous places that you dragged her to get a photo opt. And I want to know who she shut down so ASEC could bring in money.
Are you suggesting that
I'm not suggesting anything. All I'm saying is you shove her in the spotlight. That's the way you make your living. While you're acting like you're helping kids.
There's no acting. And Brenda thinks it's worth the risk.
Yeah, Brenda thinks it's worth it, but she doesn't understand how dangerous these people are like the Balkan. That by causing them problems, what could happen? But you did.
I'm not the one who put Brenda's life in danger, Mr. Corinthos. That would be you. How dare you accuse me of exploiting Brenda when she's romanticized you past the point of absurdity?
If Brenda and I can't forget each other, that's our business, not yours. And all this deflecting can't change the fact that Brenda didn't know the risk she was taking, but you did.
Yes? And what about the risks she went through for her great love for you? The truth is a little less romantic, isn't it? You own strip clubs. You made money exploiting women. For all I know, you still do. And you left Brenda so emotionally scarred that she can't even maintain a stable life.
All I did was love her. You want to hate me? Go ahead. Maybe I deserve it, maybe I don't, but I don't exploit children, and there are no drugs in my territory.
And no strip clubs. And no prostitution in the casinos you own.
Nobody's underage. I never said I was a saint.
So that excuses you taking whatever you want? And killing or terrorizing?
That's right.
Gets in your way?
That is right.
Oh,
that's
please.
how I live. So be careful. But I never took anything from Brenda.
You took her sanity.
No, I loved her. The first time I saw her, I loved her. She loved me. And I told her how dangerous it was to be with me.
Because that would just make you more irresistible.
Brenda wanted to believe that we could have a life together, that she believed that our love was so big that it could overcome anything. And for a while, I believed it too. Because Brenda gave me hope. She made me happier than I've ever been. What do you want me to say? That I was wrong to fall in love with Brenda?
Would be a start.
Well, you know, I couldn't really see how badly I hurt her. Because we were so connected, you know. I didn't see the damage, but now I see how fragile she is, and okay, I see it now.
The life that Brenda has built could fall apart any minute. Don't make a bad situation worse. The kindest thing you could do for her, the most loving, would be to leave her alone.